You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
I'm back. Road Trans for Black and White Sports. Well, it wouldn't be Woke Center if the head wokester over at ESPN didn't get involved with throwing jabs at the jab. Scott Van Pelt, who hosts the highlight version, the flagship version of what is Woke Center now over at ESPN, has decided to start taking shots at the NBA players that are skeptical of getting the jab. Now, for full disclaimer, if you choose to get the jab, that's your business. It's your freedom to make that choice. If you choose not to, it's also your freedom to make that choice. It's not up to me or anybody else between you and your medical professionals to make that choice. But what I do have an issue with, and I've said it before, I've got an issue with this being pushed on people. Okay, I've got an issue with mandates involving sports leagues, involving employers and such. And now I've got an issue with the fact that the media is now just lathing shots at NBA players, NFL players, Kirk Cousins, Cole Beasley, who have decided to say, you know what, hey, I'm going to take a step back for a minute, and I'm going to point something out about this and Scott Van Pelt because he uses an argument that I just don't agree with. So let's get to this. As he has decided, of course, the NBA's been having media days, and at this point, I mean, we're kind of all rooting for the league to fold. Scott Van Pelt rips NBA vocal vaccine skeptics. Are you researching smallpox vaccines? ? Polio, flu shots, any of that. And we will get to that, Scott Van Pelt. Don't you worry about it. Just as NFL and NBA MLB players have had to either answer or evade questions about getting vaccinated against the bug in recent months, Monday was the NBA's turn to address the polarizing topic. After every player had their chance to speak, ESPN's Scott Van Pelt censured those who remain vaccine hesitant during his Monday night edition of SportsCenter. Quote, why would anyone presume that athletes in any sport would be unified in any way than that the rest of the country are not? Van Pelt asked. That they would collectively see eye to eye on one issue. When would that ever be the case for any of us? NBA players are going to be just like our family, our friends, and our coworkers. Okay, Scott, you've got some, that's some common sense right there. Okay, but you totally shoot yourself in the foot down below. An impressive 90% of the league's players already have had the jab. But with Bradley Beal claiming, quote, he don't give a damn about the herd. Andrew Wiggins stating, it's my problem, not yours. Absolutely factual. And Kyrie Irving reportedly buying into outlandish conspiracy theory claims. It's the unvaccinated 10% who are making the most headlines. Quote, I agree that your decisions are private, Van Pelt said of NBA players claiming their vaccine is a personal matter. But unlike someone's uncle who saw a thread somewhere on the internet, when you're an NBA star, you have a platform to share those concerns with others, regardless of where they might have originated or whether or not they're rooted in facts. Well, the fact is, Scott Van Pelt, they're not obligated to do that. Charles Barkley once said, he's not a role model. Neither are these players. Nobody on planet Earth should be getting medical advice from a National Basketball Association player. Are you a lunatic? Same with their political leanings or their political advice. It shouldn't be coming from sports stars or celebrities. Joining Nets Media Day from Zoom because New York City COVID protocols prevent the unvaccinated from attending public indoor events. That is stupid as fuck. Irving would only note that his decision is, quote, private. But according to a recent Rolling Stone report, Irving has been following and liking posts from a conspiracy theorist on Instagram who claims the vaccine is, quote, part of Satan. To control the black population. Irving declined to use this platform to explain whether he believes COVID vaccines are connected to Satan. Oh, shit. Van Pelt also slammed athletes who lean on the justification of wanting to research the vaccine more, calling it a disingenuous excuse. That's a quote. Are you out of your mind, Van Pelt? What type of research, question mark? Van Pelt, where, question mark? Is this something you heard or read somewhere? Are you researching smallpox, vaccines, polio, flu shots, any of that? Despite some athletes stating they wanted to research the vaccine, they never actually follow up to explain what their research entails or what their feelings have been. It's because they don't have to. It's none of your business. Why do you a-holes in the media and some of the rest of you believe you're entitled to that? Okay, you're the ones entitled or feel that you're entitled. You're not. You're not. It's none of your business. Leading most people to assume research never actually existed. Yeah, you use the word assume. Okay? Assumptions. Okay? Assumptions. That's not fact. It's an assumption. It's not, unlike most people who don't research medicine for themselves, instead trust the advice of their doctor. There's a good chance something like penicillin that has been around for 100 years is a little bit different than what we are looking at people putting in their bodies right now. Let's be real, okay? Quote, I don't know why athletes who have trusted doctors their entire careers to care for ailments suddenly distrust them on this specific issue, Van Pelt added. Okay, well, let me get to that. The fact is, how long has the flu shot been around at this point? 20 years? 25 years? I mean, there's a collection of lengthy data at this point involving polio shots, for crying out loud. And the fact is, I know a lot of people that won't take a flu shot, okay? They don't feel that it's been around long enough. That is the one solitary issue I keep hearing is, look, this thing came out awfully fast, okay? If you go look, and I'm not here to do your medical research for you, but FDA-approved medicines tend to get many, many, many years of trials, Scott Van Pelt. And this, just due to time, has not, okay? And that has led a lot of people to feel skeptical, okay? It's not my decision to make for you, Scott, or any of these NBA players, but that is probably the biggest question or the concern that I've heard the most from people is this thing got out there awfully quick. We don't have trial and error, a lengthy years and years and years of research behind it. Okay, that is what I have heard. All right. So, and the fact is, flu shots at times I've heard has done some things. All right. YouTube. Good God. Guys, I could really lay into this shit. I can tell you right now. But I think most of you are smart enough on this channel to read between the lines of what's going through my head right now. All right. It's the time that something has been out there and available and how fast it went to market that I believe is most people's huge concerns. And there's a concern about reach and push for this thing too, okay? That doesn't feel quite American, maybe? I'm just throwing that out there too. So tell me what you think, black and white sports fans. Most of you are smart enough to make a decision based on that's best for your family and friends and between you and your own personal family doctor, I'm sure, as to what you need to do. You factor things in. It's amazing. Scott Van Pelt, because he's got the flagship ESPN show on Woke Center, believes he's entitled to understand the research that these NBA players have done. No, you're not. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.